Hey guys, I am Uncle Bernard and welcome back to Blues and Bullets. Now I need a second to plug in my laptop.
31 Wicker Avenue.
Shut up. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I am back. So in the last one we were investigating a crime committed by Al Capone's son. Still don't know why it's Al Capone and still don't know why it's in black and white, but it is.
The stench of stale grease about you reminds me too much of my old job.
Now this is a surprisingly good game. Job?
You worked as a waiter?
I was a chef, and not in any old kitchen. At the maximum security penitentiary.
Oh, don't tell me Al Gore is in this game, because that would be hilarious. I still don't know why it's Al Capone. Out of all people, why Al Capone?
Alphonse, playing golf.
Alphonse.
On the subject of cooking, I know your blueberry pie had an extra something. I still don't know what.
Drugs.
Alphonse.
So what
I am
now?
really
You got a
not
plan?
understanding this game at all. I'm not getting it.
Take the main door.
It's a good game, but I'm not
My
understanding it.
pleasure.
Also, this is the first game I'm recording since on my old channel. I was considering doing Tales from the Borderlands, but that goes on my old channel. Did I say old channel before? I meant new
The
channel.
fact that a criminal like him can hang up his shingle in broad daylight says a lot about Santa Esperanza.
Really? What's it say? Does it say that the police in Santa Esperanza are bad, or that the criminals are really, really good?
Someone took out sections of the fence. Odd.
To get in, maybe? Or to get out, who knows? I'm not entirely sure how much of the episode is left, because I think we're on the last section of it, but I'm not entirely sure how much
Interesting
left on it.
taste. Been centuries since a gardener visited this house. Maybe Boccarini's business isn't going too well.
Or the gardeners don't like visiting his garden. And also, this is incredibly stereotypical detective. You know, long coat, suit, drinks. Okay. Why is there a red section on the door? Why can't I get to it? Is that section just there on the wood? A little red circle? I'll just use this. Do I ring the bell or do I knock on the door? I'm gonna ring the bell. Let's be polite. Okay, doesn't even
The
work.
bell doesn't work. I guess Boccarini doesn't get many visitors.
Or he's not good at fixing bells. Let's be nice and gentle.
Boccarini? Carlo Boccarini?
Nothing of interest out back. Sorry.
Kick it in.
You better come see this, Mr. Ness.
What?
What is it?
I don't know how to describe it.
What? What? Don't tell me that's the end. Don't tell me that's the end. If I am literally mere seconds away from the end, I would be so mad. Don't be. Don't be. Don't. Don't do this to me. Don't. 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 Please. Don't. Phew.
Is that our man?
Boccarini.
I guess so.
God.
We have to find out who did this and why. Let's go.
You're the detective, Mr. Ness. Besides, Alphonse will want to see this. I'll be right back.
You got it.
All right.
Alright. Okay.
I have to establish how Boccarini died. Maybe the body parts can shed some light on the motive.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's the proper investigation part. Solve the murders investigation board. Okay, so up in that top corner, I can't see it because it doesn't fit on my TV on the screen. You can, so I'm gonna have to use my little monitor screen in the bottom on my laptop. So, I need to investigate the body.
Holy Christ, what the hell are we up against?
So, one of his eye has been gouged out.
His eyes were pulled clean out of their sockets.
Or both of them were.
Whoever did this, it wasn't
The
their
shine
first
on him
time.
makes it look like there's an eyeball.
And if they committed any other murders like this, it's likely that the police found some of the bodies.
Well, yeah, that's...
I must remember to ask Alice.
Who's Alice? Who are you talking about? God. Always when I'm recording, I never sneeze when I'm
His teeth were all pulled pulled out before he was
not recording.
killed.
When I'm recording, I
The
instantly
buildup
start
of
sneezing.
blood inside his mouth speaks for itself.
Wait, did that say his tongue had been pulled out? Okay. So, can I investigate more of the body, or is that just his face? L is to move. Okay, 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 okay. Ooh. What happened to his hand?
This isn't a cut, it's a tear. His hands were ripped off. Who has that kind of strength?
Maybe the guy who's going to tell Alphonse. He's the only guy I can think of who has that much strength. Can I? So I can only go to his hand. Oh, this is weird. What the heck is
What's
that?
got stuck in there? Looks like the bottom of a glass.
It's like a jar. So I can only go. I can't see. It's too dark. When it's black and white, it's difficult to see. Aha! Here it is. Here's the other one. To go.
Pity he won't last till Christmas, because he'd almost pass for a tree. There's no doubt the murderer took his time.
This was definitely something that we do over the course for hours rather than minutes. Bored. Okay, here we go. Select. Mutilation. He had.
Boccarini's teeth were all pulled out.
Here's that clue. And
The murderer tore Boccarini's hands off.
back.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
So I can only use 2 clues. So can I say his hands are pulled off or a jar been shoved up his back? I'm gonna go with
The murderer
hands.
tore Boccarini's hands off. Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccarini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
Good idea. Good idea there, mate. Okay, what does LB and RB do? Oh, okay, I can move down, right. So, let's look for his eyes. Never thought I'd be looking for a person's eyeballs. There's blood in there that just came in. They just spawned in the room. Okay, trail. Let's investigate. I think this goes way beyond my waiter jobs. What's this? Oh, it's a spoon. Is that a contact lens?
Blood and some kind of sticky
Oh,
liquid.
it's sticky liquid, okay. And don't take that out of context. I know some of you out there are going to take that out of context. This is a weird house. Let's try this door. Hello?
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the two of us when Milton gets back.
What? Maybe between the 2 of us when Milton gets back. That sentence didn't make any sense. So I got a spoon. Okay, no, I didn't want to bing. Go away. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, there we go. I apologize for that. Will you stop listening? Stop listening. Thank you. Sometimes maybe they could have put out with a spoon, but we haven't actually found his eyes, so I don't want to add anything yet until we have all the clues. I love his taps again, his investigation again.
Oh shit. I should have stayed in my diner.
Yeah. So we found his hands. Okay. I wish the light wouldn't flash. It's getting really annoying on me. Oh, is something gonna jump out? Oh, please let this be like a bit of a horror moment. Okay, and oh, it cracked. Oh, it cracked. Oh, what's in there? Hello.
Are these teeth from the body? Well, at least I know why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
Yeah, stick in his hands. That doesn't make any sense. Symbol. What's that symbol?
What is that?
So he must have started here. Just about the look of it anyway.
Looks like a ritual. What was Boccarini mixed up in?
I wanna know. I wanna know. I can only go to certain areas of the room. And the camera's actually quite good considering. It's a little bit off at times.
This car looks too classy for a forger like Boccherini.
Maybe it's a getaway car? I don't know, I'm taking random guesses.
That when the murderer attacked Boccherini, there was someone else in the house. The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccherini.
Okay, that happened. I didn't do anything there.
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Oh, this is so stereotypically American. This is so stereotypical. Oh, it's so good at the same time. Okay, camera, can you move a little bit? I just complimented you, don't ruin it now.
Glove compartment.
Oh yeah, because there's always something in the glove compartment.
Bingo.
Okay, that was a very weird vibration. What?
A man's cigarette case.
Looks very posh. Okay, angle there.
One of the Boccherini clan?
Clan. I call them clans. It's like Clash of Clans. I do not know many people that still play that game anymore. It's not a bad game actually, I kinda liked it. It's not my type of game really. I liked what was it called? Boom Beach. I liked Boom Beach at first, but then when you get to that level where just you can't afford anything and you just sort of give up, that's what I did. More blood trail.
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
How much blood did this guy have? It's like Outlast. There were just obscene amounts of blood just everywhere. And you think how much blood
the events began in the lounge. How did Boccherini encounter his murderer?
Okay, I'll piece everything together. Once I've been everywhere, did he miss it? Take it to where he slept.
The table must have been really heavy, or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
I'm not really understanding this, but I'll carry on playing it. It's a good game, even if I'm not fully understanding what's going on.
A perfectly circular dent, as if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt.
I can't see any of that. Give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can up the brightness. Yeah, brightness is an instant option. Haha, there we go. Now you can see. Well, I hope you can see. I don't entirely know. I won't know until I'm editing. That's where you can see it.
Fingernails scratched the wood.
Someone must have been desperate to escape. And more blood.
Blood ran like water.
Oh, this is so much better. I can see. I can see clearly now. The brightness was turned up. A watch. A bloody watch.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
I'm gonna say broken during the struggle. That makes sense.
What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
You just answered your own question then. What was the point of asking that question? You just answered your own question. Okay. What's that say? I can't read it.
Blood. Blood everywhere.
Well done, my friend. You're either incredibly smart or dully or incredibly stupid. Oh, I ruined that.
This was opened recently.
Oh, please let that be Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels appears everywhere. And how do you know it was opened recently?
Smells of whiskey.
Maybe it's that whiskey we just picked up.
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
Well, we know how we got in then. Because the door was shut. And the gun.
There's something under there.
It's a gun.
How did it wind up under there?
Because he probably something threw it under there. It's loaded? Oh, it's loaded.
Not one round fired. It must have happened fast.
Okay, so everything for this room. I'm hunting for every clue. I think this is one of those games where you have to pick up all the clues in order to move on. So that's why I'm just going around every single room, just picking up stuff and hoping that it adds to a clue. Knives. There's one knife missing.
One knife's missing. The biggest one.
That's more likely what was used to cut off that guy's hands. Someone likes grapes. Okay, can I move? Oh god, this is...
What is it with Italians and olives?
Oh, it's olives.
They lap those things up like caviar.
Caviar. Really, caviar.
Like a true bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccarini's too worried about that.
Yeah, I don't think he's exactly worried about cleaning or washing the dishes. I think he's more concerned about trying to stay alive until he's dead.
2 of water, 2 of wine.
Maybe he was sharing a drink, who knows? Oh, Santa
I've always been a
Esperanza.
whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one.
Well, to me it all tastes the same. To me all wine tastes exactly the same.
Leftover lasagna, and it looks good. Why is it
That's
that 2
something.
out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them in cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccarini had company for dinner.
Maybe there was... Wait, if the window was broken from the outside, that means someone had to come in, so... I don't know, maybe it was a friend or something? I don't know.
Shut from the inside.
Like that other door.
It opens onto the same room as the jammed door in the corridor.
Yep. Okay, let's start piecing together then. I think we've gone to every single room. Well, I didn't go upstairs. Do I have to go upstairs? Okay, which branch? Oh, I haven't found the eyes yet. And that's more likely the spoon, so... Assault. Gun, wine, smashed window.
An open bottle of whiskey.
No, that's definitely not used in the assault.
A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
Well, that's sitting in the window, so...
Pieces of glass from the window in the hall found inside the house.
Yeah. The gun.
Pistol, fully loaded.
And... the smashed bottle of
Broken
whiskey.
whiskey glass found in the dining room.
Okay, so only specific clues can be used. Right, okay.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
Oh, no.
An open bottle of whiskey.
Okay, how is that linked?
I'd say Boccarini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window.
And that didn't use the glass,
Boccarini pulled
really?
his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin?
Well... in the dining... not, well, you know, in that room next to the kitchen, the dining room.
A blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened. A broken table, scratched and covered in blood.
Yeah, that one.
2 pools of blood, one on either side of the dining room table.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, in the dining room.
Bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccarini on the dining table itself. That was where his hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground.
Yeah.
How did the body reach its current position?
Lynching, okay. Well, the blood trail.
A trail of blood from the dining room to the hall.
It was dragged. You swear this guy was an idiot.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass.
No, I just don't think.
A sick altar of human flesh.
No. Okay, it wouldn't be that simple then, will
Some
it?
kind of symbol drawn in blood.
Yeah, I did think it was.
A door in the corridor jammed shut. It opened.
Yeah.
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
There's not enough clues yet.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried.
Yeah, I haven't got enough evidence for that yet. A car.
A car with Vermont plates.
Yeah, I'm on place linked, and...
The initials OB on a cigarette case. 1. It has Vermont plates. 2. It's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing.
Yep.
3. The initials on the cigarette case don't match his name.
Whose name?
The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the
Yeah,
house.
they were having lunch. They're having lunch, we know that.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for the dirty dishes and glasses prove that Boccherini ate lasagna with one other person.
Although he didn't get to his
Was
lasagna.
Boccherini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up?
A
broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
And
a teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
okay, no.
A door in the corridor jammed shut.
Okay, we don't have enough evidence for that yet. I doubt the hands are
altar of human flesh.
So we haven't got enough evidence yet. Maybe the eyes can go with a spoon?
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky. A mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used.
Oh,
to
imagine having
remove
your eyes
Boccherini's
gouged out with a spoon. That would be horrible.
The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives: psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it?
Well, having the hands and symbols, so I'll go with this one, I think.
Some kind of symbol drawn in blood. Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
Well, we don't know. We haven't got all the evidence yet. So let's go upstairs. There's maybe more evidence upstairs. Oh god, this guy isn't the best detective in the world. I mean, we haven't got all the evidence yet. Well, not all the evidence matches yet, so we need more. Let's have a look around. I found it. I'm sure I've gone everywhere. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, wow.
Takes a strong man to tear that out, or several.
New clue, yay. So let's keep looking. Do I have to actually solve it now? Because I don't think we've got every bit of evidence yet. Let's go back on here and see if we can. Lynching. Wait, witness. That one will be linked to the stairs.
The lamp, torn off its brackets
What,
and blocking
no?
the stairs.
Oh, what was
The
it?
lamp, torn off its brackets and blocking the stairs. A door in the kitchen, locked from the inside. It opens onto the same room as the jammed door in the corridor.
I'm gonna try everything.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass.
Really, that does it?
Seems clear that Boccherini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise. The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house?
Oh, they're still in the
A door in the
house.
kitchen, locked from the inside. A door in the corridor jammed shut. An unlocked door could be a coincidence.
Yeah, but two open the
locked
same
doors which
room?
open
No.
onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely wrong, or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
Elton, we need help. And one final clue for lynching. I've got every clue.
The lamp, torn off its brackets and Boccherini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Macabre diorama, really? Wait, I thought the doorbell didn't work.
You open the door for me.
The doorbell didn't work for me. Oh, if it didn't, we never heard it. Okay, how did that get in your pocket?
It was open. Why did you ring?
I thought I should use the doorbell so I wouldn't startle.
Oh, you startled
When
me.
I came in, I pressed the doorbell and it didn't work.
Yeah, oh, I didn't.
Well, in light of the facts, I deduced that it was your finger that wasn't working.
What?
So, what can you tell me to restore my faith in you as a detective?
Well,
What is that?
the camera.
Not a good start. It's a camera, so Alphonse can see all this.
All right. Follow me.
I need you to open that door. Can you open those
Boccherini
doors?
had company for dinner. Someone from Vermont with the initials OB. Someone whose social status was a lot higher, but who was on the same side of the law.
Okay.
He served lasagna, and after clearing away the dishes, they opened a bottle of whiskey in the dining room. That was when the murderer burst in on them, coming through the window which he broke with his own body weight. Boccherini, or maybe his guest, pulled a gun, but it was a waste of time. The murderer was so fast, he was disarmed before he could fire. He focused his attention on Boccherini, totally ignoring the guest, and lifted him up into the air. He then threw him against the dining room table so hard that one of the glasses of whiskey was embedded in Boccherini's back.
Ouch.
He span around, clawing at the table, and immediately afterwards the murderer ripped off his hands. I have no idea how he did it, but all the evidence suggests he just pulled. Blood sprayed everywhere. The wristwatch fell to the ground. He dragged him through the corridor into the hall. He tore down the lamp, hung him from the brackets, and stabbed steel rods through his body.
Ow.
He skewered him on the iron bars, possibly taken from the fence outside, and pulled out his teeth one by one. Finally, he scooped out his eyes with a teaspoon. Boccherini must have been dead when the murderer went to the bathroom with his hands in his teeth. There, he arranged them to make an altar, weaving the fingers together and placing the teeth inside. Next, he painted something on the wall in blood, a symbol which I don't recognize, but which could have some kind of ritualistic significance.
And how did no one hear
Finished
that?
his artwork, he left. I don't know what he did with the eyes.
Took them probably, yeah.
You're telling me that someone did all this armed with a
Trophy?
teaspoon?
More or less.
And you worked all this out on your own, just by looking?
More or less.
I don't know which of the two of you scares me more.
I like
Wait a
it.
second. What about the guest?
Right. Come with me.
Could you kick that open for me? Do the whole really big kick thing. Okay, I keep that open.
Nothing.
Turns out Mr. Untouchable isn't infallible. But you were close. Congratulations.
This must be Boccherini's office. Let's take a quick look around.
All
How
yours.
long is this flipping episode? I think after this is probably the end. I'm back. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Thought they're checking the door. Okay. One, two. Wow.
Jesus. There's at least $1 million here.
Me want.
Boccherini's?
I'd be surprised. Probably his guests, and I doubt it was to pay Boccherini for his services. None of his forgeries are worth that much.
Hey, you never know. Could be a surprisingly good forger, who knows? I mean, I've never seen his work.
Carlo, I have the goods for OB, but I have to take the children to school tomorrow and I can't make the meetup. Friday, same time, same place. It's signed N.I.
An eye. Who's an eye?
These initials are getting to be a pain in the ass, right?
Go
I
with
have to
Stacey.
take the kids to school tomorrow. I don't think this is some loving divorced daddy, Milton.
I take back what I just said.
The driver's license of one John Martinson and Osmond Burke. O.B.
Do we know him?
No, I
The
don't.
eldest son
Not
of a richest
personally.
family in Vermont, convicted rapist. He was arrested thanks to the testimony of his father, who wound up disinheriting him. He escaped from prison last week. He broke into
How?
the family home and slit the throats of all his relatives one by one. Opened the safe and got away with a fortune.
Yeah, that's probably what $1 million is then.
They don't make jails like they used to.
They don't make jails like they used to.
Up, isn't it?
Whoa, Jesus Christ. No, we don't. Nope. I'm good at QTVs.
Milton! Milton!
You're doing fine on your own, Mr. Nix. I believe in you.
Oh, thanks, Milton. You're freaking useful. Come on, now what you got? Oh, you got nothing on these skills. Give me that freaking knife. Give me that knife. My knife. Give it. Give it. My knife. My knife. Mine. 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 I'm not doing any of this. Ow. Did you just seriously throw him to the knife? You friggin' idiot. Kick him. I put him. I don't care.
Get out of my way, I said! He's coming back!
Who's coming back?
Him! The monster!
Who's the monster?
The guy who killed Boccherini?
He was a monster! Oh, get your hands off me, Negro!
What was he like? Describe him for me.
It was a monster. Red and black. I mean, his head reached the ceiling. He tore off his hands with his claws! It was a monster! A monster!
He's gone mental.
Should I hit him again?